Today, I want to share the enlightening quotes from the Book of She, written by Sarah Avant Stover. It talks about the spiritual journey of women and hope you can find your own peace and transcendence from the sharing today. According to the old way of thinking, we're supposed to live in a very linear way. Get our periods, get married, have a baby, live happily ever after. Yet when we force ourselves into these ideals, we are inevitably disappointed. To understand our gifts, we need to realize that our limitations hold our greatest strengths. We can be struggling and evolving simultaneously. Just as Buddha taught, within suffering is the cessation of suffering. This is my life, not a fairy tale. I have to go to the woods, and I have to meet the wolf, or else my life will never begin. Until you wake up to the realization that you're the only one who can liberate yourself through your own true love. In this story, you embrace the best and worst parts of yourself, and in so doing, you transform your obstacles into opportunities to become the woman you know you're born to be. The goal of the hero's journey is individuation. The goal of the heroine's journey includes individuation, but then transcends it to also include spiritual liberation. There is no one point in your life when you'll be completely healed, because simply being alive is a traumatic experience. We're fragile beings, and every day we are reminded of this, whether it's because we missed a flight or had a fender bender. Little and large upheavals are an actuality in everyday life. Because of this frequently arduous randomness we all face each day, we can often feel like motherless daughters. How we live our days is how we live our lives. An inward-guided life only comes from ongoing practice. This takes time, discipline, and devotion. Daily rituals ground us, allowing all of our actions to align with our priorities. See your past as a gift, for it brought you here. Without the challenges you've faced, you would have no reason to cultivate such inner strength, resilience, and power. To live as Goddess incarnate, acknowledge, activate, and enhance your radiance daily. Hatha Yoga, or the physical practices of yoga, open and illuminate the lines of light, or nadis, in our bodies. Cleansing ourselves of toxins allows us to shed cloaks of dullness. Buy flowers for your home, light candles, take time to keep your living space clean and lovely, nurture and care for your body as she is. Whatever you're the most afraid of is exactly the place where you need to grow next. You need mini doses of going to your edge every day. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. If you bring forth that which is within you, then which is within you will be your salvation. If you do not bring forth that which is within you, then which is within you will destroy you. Whenever we feel a strong attraction or repulsion to someone, we know that our shadows are activated and projection is in progress. We will feel triggered by and or magnetized to these people over and over and over again until we do the hard work of integrating and assimilating our disowned qualities. Only then can we liberate all the life force we spent on them for ourselves. Unless we train our minds to rest in the present moment through daily periods of kind-hearted mindfulness, meditation, and active communication with our inner selves, we will become more and more disconnected from our higher selves. Your mind is the mind of the goddess, and your thoughts therefore hold the power to create reality. You're that powerful. During the visioning and your living of it, remember that in each moment, you choose how to respond to and frame every experience. Your outer world will always offer you valuable feedback, reflecting to you your inner state. Wherever you are right now, ready or not, just get started. Without delay, rise up to meet your life. The only way to do it wrong is not do it. Align with your beautiful future that wants you to partner with it. Be deeply purposeful and intentional, attending to every little detail. Make it just the way you want it. As you go, rest, knowing that it's okay to proceed at your own pace, always. The external world often makes us feel such a sense of urgency, leaving us anxious, fearful of lagging behind, and overwhelmed. From that state, we're cut off from our inner resources. Instead, find and embrace the rhythm that allows you to thrive. The consequences of not doing this is simply not worth it. Don't let anyone or anything rush you. Manifestation means clear intention plus aligned action. Stretch out of your comfort zone daily to morph new patterns into your nervous system. Say thank you. Graciously accept what is given to you. Continue to witness and partake in the everyday acts of her grace all around you. Exercise your faith more and relax your doubt. Faith is trusting in the unseen more than in the seen. When you doubt the possibility of your vision manifesting, you block her grace from making it so. Perhaps all the dragons in our lives are really princesses who are waiting to see us act, just once, with beauty and courage. There was no empty space in her soul, no corners left untouched by love, not a shadow in her heart. If you think you are enlightened, go spend a week with your family. Let's be honest. Returning home may be the hardest part of any journey. We came home in the spirit of generosity, sharing the bounty of our inner spheres with those around us, regardless whether others are receptive to or appreciative of them. We come home to the place from which we were born, the place from which we began. Even though everything and everyone around us may be the same as they were when we left, we know that we have irrevocably changed. We have lived lifetimes. We have died and been reborn thousands of times. We have loved and we have lost. We have wept along beneath the stars, and we have fallen asleep in our beloved's arms. Whatever remains unhealed within you is ultimately only radically good. It is her love calling you home. That is all for today. Thanks for listening. We will see you in the next video.